Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 6 as the Maya. So, now that I have all my city locations planned out, let's see if we can actually grab all of them. And Indonesia does have a city nearby, which means I'll probably want to grab this spot ASAP, because this is still a valid location for a city, but Indonesia might steal this location. It won't be an amazing city, but it will be within 6 tiles of our capital. And I'm actually going to finish our own working later. Let's get pottery and writing first, because I'll want an observatory or two. We don't want to fall behind in science too much. So I will finish the trader, because I could use at least one trader out. And our current settler is on the way to get to the Canal location. This is going to be such a nice canal city. There is, however, a barbarian camp over there, which means we'll probably need an escort. And let's reveal some of this terrain. Maybe we can actually reveal the city over there. We don't know where exactly it is, or how big it is. So let's go and take a look. And I'll probably have to wait for the escort before I go closer to that barbarian camp. We wouldn't want our settler to get captured, would we? No. Yeah, let's just link them together. There, that will be fine. The trader is almost done. And let's go and take a look. I'm actually glad it's Indonesia who's our neighbor, because they usually aren't too aggressive. And we are already friends with them. But I don't expect them to do anything funny. So, let's grab a free inquiry. And just get closer. I'll probably just settle the city, and then we can take care of the barbarian camp.
Writing is easy.
There's writing, and we finished the trader. So let's send him to La Venta, and then we'll just get started on another settler. Again, to get this location right here, before Indonesia starts another city and blocks it. So there's the camp with a spearman, and I suppose now we can finish our own working, or we can get irrigation, because we do need that. I'll also need some builders, but right now I'm mostly focused on getting enough settlers. And he attacked us aggressively, okay. No problem, we'll take care of that. Okay, there's the city. We are going to be 4 tiles away from it, but I suppose that's fine. I'll just keep an eye on this general area to make sure they won't send a settler or anything like that. And now we can basically start the city. We will be settling on top of the Mercury, which is fine, I want this canal. And we got some era score, because this is a different continent. This is going to be such a nice canal. It's going to be super useful. Alright then. Just look at it, it's so good. Alright, what do we build in here? Monument. To get some tiles. Major flood.
Thousands have lived without.
There's irrigation. We should also probably explore a little bit more to the north. I will get a scout, but right now I'm really focused on settlers. That is our #1 priority at the moment. This is some nice terrain down here. Also, I might still start cities outside of the capital city radius, but right now the priority are these marked locations. It doesn't mean that these will be all the cities we'll start, but that's what we are focusing on. Every other city we start will have a penalty. A 15% penalty to all yields. So that's pretty harsh, but that doesn't mean they will be useless. They just won't be as good. Alright, it should be fine to go a little bit in this direction. And hey, speaking of city locations, this looks like it would be a decent spot. I can see an Indonesian border right here, but this should still be a decent spot for a city. Somewhere over here. But again, that's going to happen later. Next up, masonry, or maybe sailing, actually. And let's just chill over here. I don't see any settlers just yet, so that's good. Ours is almost ready. How much would we have to pay to buy a settler? 560. That's a little bit too much. I could probably sell some iron. Yes, they don't have any. Let's sell all of it. It's not like we are going to war anytime soon. We can afford to sell it. Unless she won't pay for more than like 20? No, she will pay for 35. How much exactly? Around 120. Maybe even 120 exactly. Okay, 125. Good enough, that's a decent deal. I'll probably use that to buy a builder actually, not a settler. Because we could definitely use some more builders. And here's state workforce. What do we want right now? Probably conscription at this point. And I'm keeping a colonization for obvious reasons, I think. So there you go. And we will pick up provision. Just in time too. Our settler is only 3 turns away. Alright, carry on then. So let's take a look at this general area. There's quite a bit of desert over there, but it might still be a decent spot. And you never know where oil is going to be, for example. It's definitely worth claiming some desert areas for potential oil locations. Here's a promotion, so that's volley. As for our research, yeah, let's finish masonry. And then we'll probably go for currency. The settler is almost done. Oh yeah, and there's a mountain over here, which means they can't go like this. They can embark, obviously, but that's less likely. We should also try to make contact with... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, we should try to make contact with other leaders, but they made contact with us, apparently. Works for me. Let's send a delegation. And can we trade anything? We can still sell some iron. Why the heck not? I don't think it's going to be a whole lot of money, but maybe it will pay for the delegation. Looks like it will. Yep, it will actually pay for the delegation. Well, there you go. Currency next. And there's the settler. So let's just spam settlers until we're done claiming all these locations. I could maybe actually buy a granary. Yeah, let's buy a granary here. And then another settler. That's 10 turns. And how much to buy a builder? Yeah, we can still buy a builder. So let's maybe do that in our capital. And I could speed up that settler by removing the Django. This is a hill anyway, which means we'll want a mine over there. And I think we still need mines for apprenticeship boost. Yes, we do. Certainly. And how's our era score? Yeah, we have a lot of time. We might even be able to get a golden age. That's not really my focus right now. Oh, Oloro. Okay, that's not too bad. And that's astrology boost. Okay. I might actually settle over there. This looks like it could be useful. It's not the best location ever, but there might be some oil in there in the future. You never know. It's always worth claiming more land. So, no settlers, fortunately. Other than ours. Yeah, let's keep moving north. There's a little bit of grassland. Oh yeah, there's a settler now. I think we'll get there first. And they will probably go elsewhere. Yeah, they are heading southeast. That's fine. Well, as long as they don't settle too close to my marked location. Because I need that specific spot. Returns for the settler. I'm going to be a little bit mad if they beat me by like 1 turn. Yeah, that would be slightly annoying. Let's maybe try to block this tile right here. Okay, they are going southeast still. I can settle right now. So this is the exact spot. And then this one. Okay, nice. And we can get friendly with Nubia. There you go. We should be able to claim everything. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. This will be a monument to claim some tiles. It would be nice to claim some of these before Jambi claims them. I definitely want the tea, but I wouldn't mind all this grassland. How much would it cost us? 20 gold to buy the tea. We will get the tea because that's 4 tiles away from that city. It's just that I'd like to also get the grassland. We'll see, we definitely need more money. So that's why we're researching currency. Okay, so let's grab a mine to improve our production a little bit. And then we'll improve the tea. Right here. Yeah, she didn't like that. Hey, that will give us plus 30 diplomatic favor. Yeah, they settled. Okay, so now I will buy the tea. Because otherwise they would definitely get that. Which leaves me with 54 gold. They are still friendly. Can we sell some more iron? Let's sell it to Nubia. Because they usually won't buy more than 40. As in, if they have less than 40, they will not buy any. I just need a little bit of money to claim the tiles. Come on, pay me, damn it. Okay, 30. A little bit more, maybe. Just under 40. Okay, 36 gold. Good enough. Can we get that grassland? Yes. I could switch to land surveyors, but we don't have the time for that right now. Let's just claim that grassland. It's not an amazing tile, but they will definitely get it if I don't buy it right now. We'll grab the tea. Technically, I could sell that one copy, because we'll get another one down here. But amenities might be a bit of a problem, so I'll keep it. There's currency. And we'll probably want an encampment right here on this tile. Just for the future. Because we might go to war with them at some point. It's definitely a possibility. Now, where do we settle next? Probably up here. We could get the iron, we could get the mercury. There's an oasis. Fish. Yeah, that looks decent enough. And this guy can provide escort. We got, what, 4 more locations to claim. I'm not too worried about this one, because even if they settle here, which they probably won't, it would flip from loyalty pressure. So that's not really a problem. Alright, next up, astrology. And obviously more settlers. I could get a builder in 4 turns, which would be useful. We could actually chop more jungle. Yeah, he will kind of pay for himself in terms of production. We can get that production back by chopping the jungle, which will also give us some food. So that's worth doing. Alright, I will keep some defenses in here, just in case. It shouldn't be needed, especially since we have a declaration of friendship. But you never know, once it expires, she might decide to declare war. I don't expect it to happen. But it's not like my guys have anything better to do anyway. They certainly do not. Alright, so we need what? 3 more settlers after this. And then we can still think about grabbing more locations. Next up, let's maybe get Celestial Navigation. I don't think I will be boasting that. I mean, I could, but it will take a little bit too long. I would definitely like to get shipbuilding ASAP. So let's go for that then. Or the wheel. Can we mine a resource? Well, we will be settling on top of the iron. We can mine mercury. I'll have to actually get the tile first, but we will be able to get it. There's a builder. Let's get the first. And next up, what do we actually need? You know what we need? We need an observatory. But where is it going to be? We do have an extra bonus here, just because we're the Maya and this is their unique district. Which means we want this anywhere with a lot of farms. This is actually a decent spot. There will be a farm on each adjacent tile, except this one, because that's the city. So I think this is actually a good one for it. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, I could do it, let's say, over here, but I don't want to spend 80 gold to buy that. This is good enough. There you go. Because we are at 13.5 science per turn. That's not very good. I'm just saying. Let's check the ranking, actually. We are actually somehow second right now. Interesting. But Indonesia has 30 science per turn. So we definitely need some observatories. And apparently she's also sending a lot of missionaries. Hey, okay, I don't really mind all that much. Okay, next up, settler. And let's remove the jungle. Then we'll remove this one, which will leave us with one build. And then we could remove the marsh. Or get a mine. We have options. I don't think anyone can steal any of these city locations at this point. Indonesia could maybe settle this one, or somewhere in this vicinity, but it's unlikely she will go that far, especially through a city-state. That's probably not going to happen. So we should be able to get everything around here. Everything that I planned. And then we can focus on other things. Eruption. Okay, that's not a bad thing. So, monument is done. Yeah, how about that observatory? There's no good spot here. Actually, hold on. Let's just grab a builder. It will take a little bit of time, but it won't be 19 turns. It will be faster than that. 2 more builds on this guy. Let's maybe help our newest city. We can improve the tea and then sell it, and probably get a mine or something like that to speed up the production. And here we are. More era score.
Divide and rule.
And we can grab a government. So I think I might actually grab Classical Republic to get +1 housing and +1 amenity. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm not a big fan of this government because it doesn't have any military policy slots, which means I will almost always use the wildcard slot for conscription. But the built-in bonus is really good, especially in our current situation. The +1 housing and the +1 amenity will be very, very useful. I'm still keeping colonization. We could pick up Ilkum here to speed up the builders, and let's get Diplomatic League. Or actually, let's get Charismatic Leader and then we can switch. Because I don't have any envoys right now anyway. Alright, let's settle. So, right here. Delete. And we can still take a look. And I'll just grab a builder right away. We clearly need one. We need more than one, but one at a time. So, military tradition, that's only 2 turns. And first, the tea. 20 turns until border growth. That's a little bit too much. Just a little bit. 1 more turn for the settler. And which city is that going to be? Could be this one. And then we can grab the other 3 anytime we want. Because even if someone else settles them, they would flip from loyalty pressure. So let's go down here. I probably wouldn't be able to flip this one through loyalty pressure, but we could flip the other 3. 1 more beat left, so let's maybe remove this marsh to get some food. Only 4 turns for an observatory. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab one. I don't like building observatories next to volcanoes, but this would be a decent spot for it. This one would also be fine. We get +2 from adjacent plantations, so that's a pretty nice bonus right there. Yeah, I think I'll just grab one right here. And let's build it. It's only 4 turns, and I don't want to fall behind in science too much. And 16 science per turn on turn 64 is kind of bad.
I don't underrate
It's not a
the
big
value
deal at this stage of the game, but I still don't like falling behind too much, you know. So, we still need to mine a resource for that boost, which means I need to get the mercury. Let's maybe get the mercury first. We can buy that for 80. Yeah, we can remove the marsh later. Let's go get the mercury. Off you go. And we can sell the tea, unless they got it already, which they do not. So here you go. How much will they pay? Anything over 100 is good. Yeah, 126. Good enough. Enjoy. I should probably grab land surveyors at some point, however. We did unlock that, right? Yes, we did. So let's swap out colonization, and then we can swap it back in after we get mysticism. Yeah, let's do that then. So land surveyors, and now we can buy the mercury. That's 64 gold. And what else? We could buy the fish. We could maybe get the horses. Not worth it right now. We could buy that desert over here. That normally wouldn't be too useful, but it would be a nice spot for an encampment, actually. So I might buy that. This would be a perfect spot for an encampment. Yeah, what the heck, let's just buy that. Because they would clearly get that tile if I didn't buy it. And we can still get one more. How about one of the bananas? Yeah, sure. The border will expand. Let's get the bananas. Okay, and I think we can still get one more tile. What's the most useful right now? Not worth buying the dice, because our city will get that anyway. We could get the sugar. That's probably worth it. Good yields, even without any improvements. Okay, so that's good enough. And we'll switch back in 2 turns. Moderate flood. There's celestial navigation. So I think I'll just go directly for shipbuilding. That will allow all of our units to embark. And we will need a harbor at some point. Probably in our capital, somewhere over here. Because I would like to explore the sea a little bit. And maybe another ship on this side of the continent. So, we got the 1 bill left. Let's go get the sugar then. Might as well do that. Okay, and the mercury. That will give us the boost we needed for mining a resource. Don't want to go too far in this direction, but we know enough. This is the end of the map up here, so I can't imagine there's much more to explore to the north. Now we can swap out land surveyors. Back to colonization. And I'm still keeping Ilkum. We can also switch charismatic leader to diplomatic league, because we have one envoy already. Oh, hold on. We already have one envoy in Laventa and in Babylon. Well then, maybe we'll make contact with more city-states. Next up, drama and poetry. And observatory will be done on the next turn. Then we can switch back to settlers. That's the plan. This has been going pretty well so far. You know, I fully expected the AI to steal one of my city locations, but they did not. And we got +4 era score. So we might be able to secure a golden age. We only need 9 more points for the golden age. That shouldn't be too hard. Hey, you there, get out of the way. How rude. Blocking our way like that. So there's the boost. And another boost for apprenticeship. I think the library will have to wait. I just want to be done settling all the cities. We still need 3 more settlers. So let's just get that done. It's turn 68. Still quite early. 21 science. And let's check the science ranking. Yeah, we are falling behind a little bit, which is why I wanted a few observatories, just to make sure we won't fall behind too much. And this is actually a pretty good spot. We'll have several crabs in range, rice, sheep, a few forests for production. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. And it will be a coastal city. Indonesia has pillaged... Oh, that means they are at war. Okay. Interesting. They are at war with someone we haven't made the contact with. Good to know. Yes, I'm sure I want to settle here. There you go. So let's just grab a monument right away to start claiming some tiles. And I do have enough money to buy a tile. The city-state will probably get some of these tiles around here. I could buy this one, for example. We can switch back to land surveyors in 5 turns. So I might just do that, in order to not waste too much money. There's the other observatory. And let's grab a library here. Yeah, the city is a little bit low on production, but oh well. Also a little bit low on housing, which is why we need more builders, because we do get more housing from farms, but in order to take advantage of that, I need to actually build farms to begin with, you know? How's housing everywhere? Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need way more farms. But we're working on it. We got a builder queued up in 3 different cities now. So there's that. Our capital, yeah, 8 housing. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.